So good morning and welcome to a very, oh look, it's even a bit chilly today, drizzly, rainy, grey morning here in the boat's boatyard at Horning. This is day 4 of the Captain's Blog. It's Friday the 13th of July. It's 11:05. We're just about to get underway. I've started the live stream. We're going to be keeping that running all day at norfolkbroadslive.com. If you don't know about it, go to norfolkbroadslive.com. All of the previous live streams are recorded and catalogued for you to catch up on. But we already have had bad luck on this unlucky Friday the 13th because I did a very stupid, very foolish thing. I left my camera, this Sony DSC-WX7, outside in the rain on the upper helm seat last night. But as you can see, it's working, so that's testament to this camera, which is not waterproof. Yeah, it is waterproof and it survived. I think only because it was LCD screen up, not lens up, and the water got into the LCD screen, but otherwise it's fine. So, this is what's going on here in the boatyard. They're just bringing the boats in and doing some engineering. You can see the rain and the awfulness of today. And in fact, the point I made about the camera being waterlogged, here's just a video clip of just how bad that water was. Okay, so the reason why I'm recording this on this big camera here is because the blog camera, this is the one I use for the Captain's blogs, I left it outside and it rained all night. And it wasn't just like a little bit wet, as you can see. I've just discovered, where's my camera? Going looking for it. It's very wet. It's all behind the screen, so there's not going to be any more Captain's blogs. But wait, it's a Sony. Surely it wouldn't still work. Let's see. Yep, it still works just fine. The Captain's blogs will continue. So as you can see, that was a pretty soaked camera, not just a little bit of drizzle. Anyway, with all of this rain and horribleness, I think a lot of boaters will be staying moored up, but we're going to be moving off down the Bure and seeing if there's any space at Ranworth, and hopefully there will be, and then I can go into the gift shop and post my postcard, get a stamp, because I believe you can get stamps there. I'm sure there's a post box as well. And today is the last full day, of course. So we're planning to take a leisurely day, possibly mooring at the bridge inn at Acle, which is next door to Horizon Craft, our home base. And if you're a member of the Norfolk Broads Forum, which is the-norfolk-broads.co.uk, hyphens, by the way, they're dashes for people who don't know. Free moorings for members. Go log on, join the Norfolk Broads Forum, print off your logo, stick it in your window, and then don't take my word for it that you'll get a free mooring. But their advertising on the forum says that you do get a free mooring, but it's advisable to call. If you eat there, the mooring, which I believe is about £5 overnight, is refundable on food purchases, and it's a lovely place to eat. So that possibly is going to be our final destination, but we'll see where we go today. I'm feeling perky and good. No hay fever for the asthma's gone, because you see, the rain has arrived. I think it's something that grows around here, that the reeds, the grasses, I don't know, whatever it is, summer and me and Norfolk don't mix. So, until more, that's all for now. So we are at Ranworth, in the rain still, the drizzle, and being under the umbrella helps though. But because of the rain, we're not going to be sort of hanging around here too long. Thought about walking to the nature reserve, but I don't know, it might stop. But let me just show you the stave. There's quite a few moorings. The boats are spaced out quite a bit at the moment though, so there could be more fitted in. So you join us on the River Bure. We're heading down towards Acle. We're going to see if we can fit under the bridge. I don't know if you can see, however, how bad the weather is and misty it is. I'm pleased that this boat, one, is dry and has a decent, proper windscreen wiper, but even so, it's very murky indeed. through the mist. Also currently broadcasting live, as you can see here, with quite a clear camera on the rear of the boat, but the front one obviously is having all of this hitting it without windscreen wipers. You can't see a damn thing. So that's the thing as we're going along at the moment. And so what the plan is we're going to be going down here, see if we can get under the bridge. We could go all the way down to Great Yarmouth. Obviously we can't go over Breakwater because we can't go through any of the bridges in Yarmouth. Although Yarmouth on a day like this would be just, well, should I just cut my wrist now? I mean, Yarmouth's not that bad. Alright, it's not the best seaside resort, but if you want a bit of amusement, a bit of chips and ice cream and a booze, Yarmouth's the place to be. But might stop off at Stokesby. Just basically spending today cruising rather than moored up with the engine running because we've got to charge the batteries. It's exactly 2 o'clock. The rain that we're going through is set to continue like this all day long and overnight. And then tomorrow, Saturday, when we take the boat back, it's due to stop and the sun's supposed to come out. So here we are at the ferry end, just stopped off for a half of Aspel and the rain has stopped. But it is now 3:45, so making our way back along the Bure to Acle. Hopefully there'll be moorings at the bridge, if not along there, because we want to moor there for going to have our evening meal there tonight. And it's also ideally poised for taking the boat back tomorrow. So more as it happens. So welcome to the final part of this holiday's captain's blog aboard Far Horizon. You join us here at Acle Bridge, which is the third bridge that has bridged the river here. This particular one built in, I believe, 1997. The previous one reportedly was haunted. Does a new bridge mean it's not haunted any longer? It's also Friday the 13th, and that means bad luck for some, and bad luck has befallen me again. Yes, the captain's vlog camera, the one that survived being overnight in the rain in a puddle, I'm afraid has done its last vlog. Now, although I'm recording this on it, if I do this, you might be able to see how wobbly that is, because I was taking pictures of the inside of the boat and I dropped it. And I dropped it on the lens, and it's one of these retractable compact cameras, the lens that is, and it's bent and broken. It refuses to retract inward to the body, and the autofocus is now buggered as well, so it's fine for doing videos because that has no focus, but for taking pictures it's just blurred every time you go to take a picture. So a new captain's blog camera needs to be purchased, and I think I'll be buying the same one, the same Sony, because despite the fact that I've dropped it, it's certainly survived more than ever any other camera I've had has survived. Big shout out to David from Down Under. He comes all the way from Australia to the Norfolk Broads this time. He's having a boat for 2 weeks, and I bet he wishes the weather was better. Although, if I just show you around here, the weather has improved. And look at that. The sun is just trying to break through those clouds there. Just typical, isn't it? Been raining all day, and now, at the end of the day, the sun is trying to come through. This is, as I say, the Acle Bridge. Interesting that this has a light. And I'm not sure if that ever comes on, or what its purpose is for. None of the other bridges on the Broads have a light like this, so I'm really not quite sure why that is. But there it is anyway. Popular moorings this. We are actually at the Bridge Inn, as you can see over there. Now the moorings here are £4, but if you're eating, then that's refundable against the cost of your food. So that's rather good. And that is in fact where we're going to be eating tonight. So final roundups on the holiday. It's been brilliant apart from the weather. The boat is lovely. I'm in two minds, would I want to have this one again? It looks fabulous. It's very responsive. It's lovely and comfortable inside. Okay, so I'm one of the first of, well, I think I'm the 12th hirer of the boat. So of course, as the more hirers come, the more worn things will become, etc. But right now, so it represents great value for money. But it has its drawbacks. It is difficult to see either the left or the right or the stern from either up on top or down inside. If you're having any more than 2 people on board, it's going to be very cramped. It does sleep 4. Apparently the last 2 hirers had a party of 4 on board, but certainly there's only room for 2, maybe 3 round the table, and there's no other chair, so the 4th person has to sort of stand. The toilet, again, very cramped. The main cabin, the front cabin, that's the sort of the point of the boat. The other cabin, the 2 singles, very limited headroom. So it's more of a couple's boat, it's more of a kind of a showy off posy boat. It's also very restricted in terms of navigation where you can go. I didn't think I'd mind this too much, but I found actually, yes, I do. You know, not being able to go up the Ant because you can't fit under London Bridge is a pain. You can't go to the Southern Broads in it, so you are restricted. So for a short break, I suppose it's fine, but otherwise you're finding yourself going backwards and forwards over the same ground you've already been on. And when the weather's not particularly nice, like it has been, there's less things you can do on shore. You know, you don't really want to get off and start walking in the rain. So you do tend to spend more of your time on board. For that, it's lovely. But as I say, for going along and discovering new places and stuff, you are limited with your cruising range, as you would be with Prisma Horizon. So, you know, whilst other boats might not be as sexy looking, this is certainly, you've got to sort of bear all those things in mind. Also, remember how tall it is just to get on and off. The steep ladder here, which I'll show you, you know, up to the upper helm, it's not going to be suitable for everyone. Because you need to be quite agile to jump on and off, and so you make up all your choices, basically, is what I'm saying. I'm rabbiting on too much. Fabulous though, as it has been. I'm looking forward to coming back again on a more humble boat, I suppose. I'm just happy with something simple, because it's about being on the Norfolk Broads rather than what boat you've got. For me personally, I hope you've enjoyed watching these captain vlogs. I know I've not been my usual self because I've been suffering a little bit with asthma and hay fever and stuff, but until next time, thanks for watching, bye for now.